They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the San Francisco 49ers. 2-1 loss team set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. Fighting through, and he's got space. And now nothing but green ahead of him.
Sometimes
touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown on the season. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Returnable here for Davis. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Davis on the return. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, first and 10 at their own 27. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And some room to roam. Le'Veon Bell. It's a foot race. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets can take the lead now with the extra point. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Garoppolo now, first down throw. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
16 yards.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover...
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And it's third down.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. Now Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? That they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, These guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a core part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
Avery Williamson.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Here's Mostert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. One more time with Mostert. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of one there.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. They'll try it now with Mostert. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Returnable here for Davis. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And now a hook up downfield on second down. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 45 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Lady. Let's go. We got double time.
Here's Bell. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
I know every time we watch Le'Veon Bell play, we think about him making people miss the hesitation move. But you remember, he came out of Michigan State as a bruiser and a thumper, and he still has those capabilities.
At 225 pounds, an underrated part of his game. Darnold, he lost the football, but I think a Jet was able to recover, and they'll keep possession thanks to a heads-up play. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
This is caught, and they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
3-yard line.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Jets have once again taken the lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Extra score, Jets 14.
It has been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack.
It's second down.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
14, 49ers 12.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. And he rifles one incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's third down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he can make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Fourth down.
So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. He's going to look deep for Perriman. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Rashad Perriman. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Travis. Benjamin on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Still 9 remaining on second down. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
To go.
The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The linebacker C.J. Mosley there in coverage.
Incomplete.
So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Davis now to return it. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. This is Bell. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
7.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down. On 1st, here's Washington. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Brought down.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
If it was sunny, maybe this is a field goal attempt. But with the rain, they're going to go for it on 4th down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. That's going to be caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Rashawn Perriman with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we could quantify it, too, because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game.
And in the driver's seat right now. Now a hit and a loose football.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat. On
the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A 1st down throw, Darnold. Buying time to his left. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And now it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Darnold now to throw. A screen to Bell. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
The score, Jets 35, 49ers 12.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49ers' 26-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Darnold from the gun. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
First down.
Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. On first and 10, Darnold throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and 6.
Now a second down and 6. Darnold to throw again. That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder, as the first half is winding down. And this Jet offense starting to run away with this one. And the lead is now an even 30.
Is good. Makes the score Jets 42, 49ers 12. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
And on the return, the Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Returnable here for Davis. Now a hit and a loose football.
Fumble on the play.
Let's just call that play exactly what. It is needed because they wanted to get back in the game and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They got the chance. Now they have to take advantage. So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Well, we got it.
Throwing again on second down. Darnold, he'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, What have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
All day, just like that, just like that. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Here we go, here we go.
Again, Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
They begin the drive with Coleman. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Number 26, Tevin.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
54. Oh, baby, come on, let's go. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Tackles.
From the 40 now on second down. Garoppolo taking a and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
And a 49er first down.
So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10. Down at the 31.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Connects with Kittle underneath.
Garoppolo.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's second.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Watch 54. It's coming this way, Here we go.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo drops it off for Coleman. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
At the 5-yard line.
54. All day, every day, any day. Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
They'll run with Mostert. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's third and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
San Francisco.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. And those 3 rushing touchdown games in this league, you know darn well, those are hard to come by. They're becoming even harder to come by as the years go by, aren't they?
Isn't that the truth? It doesn't matter what you do in terms of game planning. You may be a run-first team, but you're running against an NFL defense. That's some of the biggest, fastest, best athletes on the planet. Hard to do. Cherish that moment, even as he's eager to add to that total.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm on.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. He'll air this one out from Mims. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off on a safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Intercepted.
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So a decent deficit at this stage in the 2nd half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers get a score closer. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. Garoppolo. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
49ers 27. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Returnable here for Davis. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. He's going to look deep for Perriman, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Second and 10 now from the 27. Now Darnold. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. Darnold. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go.
This is Mostert. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Tackle by Ashton Davis up from the secondary.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41.
Play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. Garoppolo looks to throw. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, 41 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
For San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Returnable here for Davis. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. In just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? If they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles, they've got to go back out there and play.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Not
a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Play action. Garoppolo. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
And a 49er 1st down.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
The 34-yard line.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it different.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
They'll try and run some clock now with Bell. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, it's Darnold. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Elsewhere, they're into the 4th at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they hold on, a victory there would be their 3rd of the year. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll look to Mostert to start things out. Pierre Desir in on the stop.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that hole right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Number 31.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brian Poole on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
from the 45 on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Got his target, Samuel. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Mostert, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. 49. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jets, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.